So, today on the Jag Money Show, our topic is why is it so funny when a man gets his heart broke and not a woman? I repeat again, why is it so funny when a man gets his heart broke and not a woman? Okay, this is what I mean by that. Nowadays, it's not cool for people to ask for their relationships back. It's not cool to want your partner back if it doesn't work out, if y'all break up. It's the more in thing to throw the whole nigga away, throw the whole chick away. Um, and that's what it is now. It's has become like to the point to where as though like it made me ask like, especially now dealing with social media and a lot of the memes and stuff that get shared and a lot of things that you even just see women put out there, whether it's a screenshot of something a man is saying to her, whether it's I ain't gonna say a man, her man is saying to her, like trying to get her back, wanting her back, pretty much begging her, But back in the day, that's how people got they partner back, you know. If you listen to the songs, and of course it didn't change a lot since these days, but if you listen to the songs that our parents was listening to, like the Al Greens and the Marvin Gayes and Lenny Williams, and I'm gonna use him for a great example. Lenny Williams. Listen to the song "I Love You." You cannot tell me this guy ain't get his woman back after that. Also, you cannot tell me that this man was not hurt as well. But this is before social media days, and he put it actually in a song. That song still to this day, no matter when you play it, it's a classic song. And not only that, it's a song that both sex love, men and women. So, what I really want to address is when did it become so messed up to like want to fix your relationship? For a man to want his woman back, for a woman to want her man back. You know, somewhere along the line it got messed up. So I say from the '60s, the '70s, the '80s, even towards in the '90s too. People was making songs about them getting their person back. I want my girl back, or I want my man back, or like people was talking about relationships in a whole different way. You know, straight up, people was not ashamed of they hurt. People was not ashamed of being in love. People was not ashamed of feeling like, man, I can't live without this person. You know, nowadays it's just totally not like that. You know, so I'm gonna stick to the topic. I'm gonna use Tyrese for example. Nowadays, that you just got so much access to the world through the internet, he comes on here and you can see that this man was hurt. He was actually crushed about this woman not letting him see his child, you know? And of course we all seen it, and a lot of people really thought that that was funny, right? And mainly a lot of those people was females, you know? A lot of females was laughing at that man pain of him hurt of wanting his child and wanting to see his child. You know, me, I found nothing funny in that at all. I didn't find nothing hilarious about that. But the world did, and the internet is definitely undefeated. So yeah, you seen all type of memes about him. You seen all types of stuff about him. And some of it was funny, but the matter is, it truly is not funny. It's nothing to really laugh at. And for me to see my people laughing at shit like that, mainly my women, my black women, laughing at a black man because he's crying. He's that hurt because he ain't seeing his daughter, his child, you know? So for a woman to laugh at that, It gives me and a lot of other brothers no sympathy for the modern day female. It gives us no sympathy for the modern day woman, and what a woman goes through. Now, my days or whatnot, and before, of what I was taught and the people who showed me, that wasn't the way. You know, you don't laugh at a person's pain, because you just might just be going through the same thing or even worse one day. But we always had sympathy for what a woman was going through. When Mary J. Blige sung that song, I'm going down, like you felt that. You know what I'm saying? Like you felt that. That wasn't funny. You know, that was not funny. It's never been funny to men when a woman is begging for her man back, or when a woman is not seeing her child, or like we have this sympathy, for women that they just do not have for us. And I'm not speaking for everybody, but when I'm speaking, I'm talking about the majority. But for me to see like people laugh at a man's pain, laugh at when a man wants his woman back. For instance, I'm gonna bring it up a little bit more today. CJ So Cool, he lost his lady, royalty. She left him. Whatever. A lot of people laughing at him. A lot of people trying to count him out. A lot of people trying to talk down on him, or whatever case may be, because it's so unrelatable for you to want your family to work. It's so unrelatable for people to get back together. It's so unrelatable nowadays. And if you ask me, that's sick. You know what I'm saying? So if you got sympathy, empathy, whatever, for your child, and your child is a son, I'm talking to my ladies, and you have empathy for that child when that child crying, and that's your son, you should have some type of feeling or understanding of a man doing that. Because from a child, we are taught to be tough. We are taught to have no feelings. We are taught to show no emotion. That's what we taught from the beginning. Shut that shit up. Stop that crying before I fuck you up. Yeah, or I'm gonna give you something to cry about. Like no matter what it is that starting from when we was young, it was never okay for us to show emotion. So what that actually really does to a man is it makes him hold all of that in of what it is that he actually can't get out. And once it comes out, nobody understands it. Nobody understands it, because more than likely, when it comes out of a man gonna do something violent, either to somebody, or even to himself. And all because of what it is that he actually, been holding in. And for the fact that men can't show no emotion, men can't show no hurt, when they hurt off a woman without getting laughed at. A man can't want his family to work, you know what I'm saying, without getting laughed at. A man can't be hurt off missing his child without being laughed at. Mainly by women, though. Mainly by women. Straight up. Straight up. I just wanted to address that, man. Make sure you tune into At the Jag Money Show every Tuesday on iHeartRadio. I definitely will be having some special guests definitely coming through, and some great topics, man, for real. Also be aware of Kinglish on the way, my project. It's definitely anticipated. Make sure y'all be aware of that. I got a new single that's about to drop called Raw Account, and we talking about a lot of wealth awareness. So yeah, stay tuned, man. Yeah, signing out. 5.